What is going on, guys? It's Justin from the J Media and I'm back with another video. So today I'm starting this vlog at the Subaru dealership. I came here after the Cars and Caffeine car meet with my buddy Min. Also bumped into our buddy Ricardo who works at Subaru. But yeah, if you guys haven't watched the last vlog at Cars and Caffeine car meet, make sure to check that out first. But right now what we're gonna do is me and myself are gonna go grab some food to eat, create some Asian food, probably hit the Madamams, get some Thai food, and then heading down to Project Motorsports after that. So again, our buddy Eric owns Project Motorsports. I've been wanting to get, so you guys might have seen these gauges. I just need to get the oil temp and coolant temp hooked up. Previously picked up some of the extra stuff that are needed to hook it up. So yeah, after eating, we're just gonna head down to Project Motorsports. Alright, so just park beside me back here and we're gonna head over there for some Thai food at Madamams. Thank you. Hi. Alright, got our food. I got some Penang curry and Min got some noodles. Ooh, that looks good too. Alright, so just had lunch at Madamams again. Pretty good Thai food. Had myself a Thai milk green tea as well as some Penang curry. So right now we're gonna head over to Project Motorsports where Eric's shop is. Again? Yep, we've been there pretty often lately. Oh, squirrel just ran past. So Min's getting a custom intake box. Yeah, intake box. Little intake box made on his Subaru WRX. And then yeah, hopefully we have time, you know, to wire up the oil temp and coolant temp hose. So just made it here to Project Motorsports. We have Manny's G6 as well as Ryan Mata's car over there. All these guys on bags. Say hi to some of the guys in here. And Focus ST looking gnarly. Come around. Sounds gnarly. It sounds gnarly.
Not Saturday ago. We're out, man.
Focus ST. Cracking popple for days. Alright, so I'm gonna pull my car in the shop. Manny's new front bumper looks so good on the G6. What do you guys think? Paint it? Oof, looking fresh. I'm gonna pull my car in the shop. Alright, just pulled the car into the shop. Min has his WRX back there as well. So like I said, we had the gauges wired up so they work. The only thing is the oil temp and coolant temp are not hooked up. So what we have here, previously I brought these, but this is a 32 millimeters, a little too small, so I got a 38. Hopefully that's the right size because I have aftermarket coolant hoses that are bigger. And then this oil sandwich plate. So, oh yeah, I also do have some oil and coolant to top it up. Alright, check out the progress. So Min took off the air filter. Right now you're just gonna do what? Measure up?
Yeah, it's going to be about 8 inches this way and about 7.5 inches this way. Then it's going to go up.
Gonna be a little box. So Min just added this part which is whoops. which is of the JDM Subaru SCI or WX or both?
That one's just an air duct. That one's regular.
Okay, so there's an air duct which feeds air over here where the air filter is. So what Eric at Project Motorsports is going to build for me is this little I guess you can call it like an air filter box almost.
Yeah.
So that the air
Air box.
air box to kind of feed
Thingy, yeah.
all the air in. So right now we have the glove box removed, all the wires over here, my nightmare. So one wire is going to go to the oil temp gauge, the other wire is going to the coolant temp gauge. Trying to figure out a way to feed it through so that it actually goes through the firewall. So I know I was reading the forums, some guys say the best way is to feed it through that rubber thing right there, that's the firewall, the harness, or we might have to feed it through the side because the glove box is on this side. So we'll see. We're trying to find a way to feed it from the interior to the engine bay. So from the glove box we have the wires running over here. So plan is already ran it from the inside. The wires are out.
This is just for your coolant temp, by the way.
Just coolant?
Yeah.
And then what about oil temp? It's gonna be ran the same way?
Yeah, both of them are ran the same.
So oil and coolant temp will both come up right here.
The oil temp and?
We have to take off the wheel and the fender liner. So the plan I think is from here. We're gonna run it up and then in there to the engine bay. So already ran the wires.
Yeah.
So wires, essentially what this thing is gonna do is we're gonna have to splice this coolant hose.
Yeah, just
go
about
right here. And they have these wires connected, these two guys right here. Cool, so the wheel is back on, so fender light back on. We already have the wires running up here. So we have one set, the super long one is for the oil temp. Have to check the car out later. And then this shorter one right here, you try to hide it so it looks pretty clean. And that's gonna go on that little, what do you call that?
Sandwich plate?
This thing?
Oh no, this is like
coolant.
Just like a passage.
Like little
so
coolant adapter thingy.
So like that, it will send like an electric voltage to here. It'll go through your wire, these wires to your gauge.
So we're gonna splice it right here. I'll probably do it right in the middle so you get kind of
we're gonna
right
put it,
here.
We're gonna put it under like this so we can hide it more.
Nice.
I want it like that. Yeah, but like color.
So right now this is already all hooked up. What we're gonna do is splice into that, but before that we want to make sure the 38mm one fits. So we're just gonna unhook one side. We're gonna drip a bit of coolant, so extra coolant. Ooh. You're good. Oh, sorry. Ooh.
Size do you think that is?
12? 13? But that's the top hose, right? Or is that bottom hose?
Top hose.
That's the bottom hose?
Top hose. Top hose. Alright, so just hooked it up. Right now we're gonna start the car just to make sure the gauges work. Alright, so start up the car. Yeah, it works. We're at about 35. So first one is done, the coolant temp finally in. Again, a little bit of wiring work. Big thank you again to Min, Eric from Project Motorsports, as well as Manny. So one more to go. It's a oil temp, so what we're gonna is move the car forward, jack it up on the lift so that we can put the oil sandwich plate. Car is going up. So right now we have the oil temp wires. I think they're gonna be fed down, and it's gonna come right underneath here where the oil filter is. So the wires already ran from the top down. Right now we took off this little plastic piece. You can see the oil filter right here. So what we're gonna do is take off the oil filter, put in this sandwich plate in the middle, and then the oil filter back. And we also have to hook up these two wires to these two right here. So right now that oil filter is out. What we gotta do is attach it to that sandwich plate before putting it up here. So I believe sandwich plate goes up there and then oil filter. Oop. And over here they provide a bunch of adapters, so just trying to find the right one that fits on the STP oil filter.
It's gonna be this one.
So it doesn't matter if you attach it here first or on the sandwich plate?
I mean, you gotta put it on the sandwich plate first.
But just want to make sure which size.
We gotta figure out what size thread you're.
Okay, so these two are just useless then. For my car, I'll just have to use that.
Yeah, you just need this one because, as you see, this one's too small. It just goes right
Too
in the
loose.
mouth.
Gotcha.
And this one's too big.
Okay, so whenever you buy a sandwich plate, they usually come in a few different sizes since it's universal. And over here, I'm doing the Teflon tape. So that makes sure it's super tight. So oil sandwich plate, and that is the gauge sensor.
Your email every 10 seconds.
So the oil sandwich plate is in right now. So just trying to find socket big enough so we can tighten the nut right there, and then the oil filter just go right back up. So we already have it wired. As you can tell, the wires are right there.
You can see through.
What? Yeah. Fucking asshole. Really?
Alright, so oil filter is back on right now. We're just gonna start the car. Hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully that works. It should. So before we put everything back together, just want to make sure that oil temp gauge is working. Come on. Nope.
No.
What is going on? Alright, we swapped the terminal, so take number 2. Hopefully it's fine now. Let's see. Okay, let's see.
It's still.
Ooh, so finally everything works. Awesome. After a little bit of trial and error. So right now I'm just gonna pull the car back and then put the glove box. All good to go. Alright, so we're here almost half a day. Again, big thank you to all these guys for helping out. Eric, Project Motorsports, Manny, Min. Don't forget to follow these guys on Instagram. And if you guys need any work done, whether it's all kinds of installs, be sure to hit up Project Motorsports, local to Austin. He makes front splitters, side splitters, rear diffusers, as well as, you know, does car work. So make sure to hit him up. Again, if you guys like today's video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.